Oh, we get that finesse shot though. Let's go, THIAGO. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new FUT birthday THIAGO Alcantara to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'9", medium work rates, right-footed, 5-star skills with a 5-star weak foot. In regards to his in-game player traits, he has the injury-prone trait, outside foot shot trait, which is very nice to have actually in that center mid position just in case you get into those certain areas, and he also has the flare trait as well. Now, obviously with a card like this, you could potentially use him for fun in the cam position with the Hunter chemistry style, but obviously with a card like this, I do mostly see him being used in the center mid or CDM position, because obviously with the 5-star weak foot that this card has, playing through the midfield position with 99 acceleration and 81 sprint speed with decent shooting stats, really good passing stats, and really good dribbling stats, he looks like he could be a ton of fun to use in this game. Now, obviously, he doesn't have the sprint speed, but he definitely has defensive stats to kind of make up for it in a way, right? Especially since he has those medium work rates, right? So we're going to be trying him out attacking and defensive-wise, obviously, to see what he's like playing in the team, right? But with THIAGO Alcantara, in-game attributes, he's got base card stats for shooting at 86, 80, 86, 84, 97 for volleys at 90 composure. So very good for base card stats playing in the midfield position, especially with the 5-star weak foot. Passing stats, obviously for base card stats, very good as well. You don't necessarily need to give him an engine chemistry style. Now with a card like THIAGO, another very good thing with him is obviously the fact that his base dribbling stats playing in the midfield is also very nice as well, in the mid 90s and 90 composure with 89 reactions. Yes, the card does have an average body type, but it's not as big of a nuisance when he's playing through that middle position, right? So it's definitely very nice that he has those stats. Base card stats for defending pretty decent as well, because when we give him the shadow chemistry style, the only thing that's going to be slightly low is going to be the defensive awareness. But you can tell that his tackles in general are definitely higher. Interceptions is really good for this card being a 5'9" player. And then he also has 91 strength working with the 78 or 75 strength working with the 91 stamina on the card. So it's definitely an interesting one. Like I said, I do mostly see him being used in the center mid position, but for the sake of the review, I do want to try him out in the cam spot first. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually put this on balance like this, like that, and then we're going to have him play in the cam spot for now while Kulusevski and Bruno are playing through the middle. And then we're just going to switch these two. I don't really know what the strikers are going to be like, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's going to be cut passing lane. These guys are going to be off of that. Balance instructions, and these ones on balance as well. Perfect. And then the cam will be on stay forward. Actually, we could tell them to be on balance for now. And then the two strikers will have one being the target man oriented player. Come back. And then this guy will be the get and behind. Come back as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll go into a game. We'll see how he plays in the 4-1-2-2 for now in that cam spot without the Hunter chemistry style. And we'll switch him to that center mid spot as the game progresses. This guy has Iñaki in his team. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's see what your dribbling is like. I'm kind of curious, actually. Already moves into the space. Touch, pass off. First time volley from there? Hey, man, not bad with that 5-star weak foot, to be fair. Regular strike from there. Not bad. Okay. Working with the shooting. I just want to see what it's like without the boost. You know what's funny with a card like this is that you don't necessarily need to give him a shadow, because his shooting is low while his base card stats for defending is actually pretty high. So it could actually be super ideal to just give him a Hunter chemistry style and just work with him as your more attacking oriented player, right? Yeah, I just want to test out his dribbling under pressure. To be fair, it's actually pretty decent. It feels more decent if he's obviously being used in the center mid position, but pretty decent so far. His movement across the pitch is so far really nice in that cam spot. I do like the way that he's moving. Making those angled runs and stuff, you know? Shot cancel, finesse shot. Nice block right there. Yeah. Guys, I really like his attacking positioning in that cam spot. He actually moves across the pitch really nicely. Let me see what this card looks like on a Hunter, because I'm really curious, actually. Because look, base card stats already has defensive stats, right? So if you gave him a Hunter and you boost the shot power, the finishing, and the attacking positioning as much as possible, while you're already working with defensive stats, it's definitely very nice, because I could definitely feel like he needs... Oh, this guy left. I definitely feel like he needs that shot power and finishing boost as much as possible. So definitely very interesting. I'm kind of thinking too, right? Because this card with a Hunter would just be nice with those shooting stats. Because if his attacking positioning is that good, you know, we'll see. I'm going to put a Hunter on him instead. I like that he actually makes that run right there. And he fully commits that one too, actually. First time near post? Okay. I wanted to try a first time strike right there. See what would happen. First time? Nice. We threw on goal here. Where's that run right there? Just to see how fast he comes back. He comes back really quickly. He stays on side for those aggressive runs too, which is really dope, actually. This card has a lot of potential to be a good center mid, guys, for sure. Yeah, we'll just score that goal right there. THIAGO Alcantara chilling on the edge of the 18-yard box there. Okay. We won the header there, but obviously couldn't get the ball afterwards because it's kind of just how it goes in this game. Varane, the absolute glitch. Okay, guys, so for this next half, what we're going to actually do here is we're going to move Kulusevski up top here. And we're going to put THIAGO playing in the center mid position this time. So in the cam position, I mean, you could definitely use him there for fun if you really want to. His attacking AI is definitely very nice, but you can definitely feel like he belongs in the center mid position mostly, right? So if you don't often find yourself in a situation where you're going to shoot with this card, it's definitely better to just, I would say, give him the shadow chemistry style. But if you do find yourself in a lot of situations where you do shoot, it's better to give him the Hunter, right? So it's one or the other, really. I wish his dribbling was a little bit more responsive. Like, I was kind of like just testing it out right there in regards to like super responsiveness. It's not like crazy. Over there was definitely very nice under pressure though. You see, like, I'm trying to do like the shot cancel really quickly right there, and he doesn't really do those really quick touches for those types of areas, you know? Yeah, you can kind of feel the sway on him too, like just doing the little cancel right there, you can kind of see it, right? You see it, you feel it. I'm telling you guys this right now, this for me, he wouldn't even be like a, like you can use him as a center mid, but I wouldn't even want to use a card like this at center mid. You definitely need players that like respond really nicely in a lot of those situations. It's not that he's terrible by any means. Like, I probably have to see what it's like with the contextual. I don't think the contextual's on for this account. That was a nice goal. Good little layoff pass with him there, too. Oh, and the 5-star weak foot, man. See, giving that shot power boost and stuff is very nice, dude. You get yourself in situations like that. That's way too close. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you see the little sway that he has on his dribbles? That's from the base card stats for sure. I do like his positioning though, man. His positioning is nice in the attacking areas. Yeah, I just want to test out his dribbling under pressure. His dribbling is strange for sure, guys. It's definitely strange. Dribbling like that is not bad if you're playing a card like this in the CDM area, but in the center mid position, you want players to feel a little bit more responsive, especially when they're kind of like attacking, right? Like this Team of the Year Bruno is absolutely disgusting. The contextual dribbling being turned on for THIAGO definitely helps out a lot for sure. See? It does help out a little bit, but you see that sway that he has, right? That sway lets him down in those, like, really key areas. So you can obviously see in that situation, too, that because his sprint speed is low, obviously if you're ever caught out of position, it's going to be a little bit tougher to chase after the opposition because of pace being a hugely prevalent thing, but... Oh my god, it's so delayed right now, boys, but I wanted to try a strike from there, too. His shooting's not bad with the Hunter chemistry style. It's not bad. His finesse shots come off nicely. I'll be honest with you guys, man. I'm not noticing, like, a huge defensive presence with this card. That's one thing I definitely don't notice. Like, even when I was using the Shadow chemistry style, like, it's not a thing that, like, is, like, there in your face, you know? He's definitely your more attacking-oriented center mid if you're going to play with a 3 midfield setup. Nice little interception there, though. I'll take that. To be fair, that was a really nice pass with THIAGO Alcantara. See, like, he's very authentic to what he is. Like, I'm obviously a fan of the card because of him feeling super authentic to his real-life performances. But, you know. Oh, we get that finesse shot, though. Let's go, THIAGO. Let's go, baby. Alright guys, so final verdict on this THIAGO Alcantara card. So it's definitely one of those cards that is more of an authentic version of himself playing in the meta of this game, right? So I kept saying it during this review, but this card in a 3 midfield setup would definitely be a lot of fun to use playing next to other Liverpool players. Like, let's just say, for instance, you line them up in like an authentic way, you know, Fabinho, THIAGO Alcantara, Gini Wijnaldum, or James Milner, or whatever it is, right? It would definitely be very, very fun to use that. However, with a card like this, let's talk about how he performs in game, right? So I gave him either a Shadow or a Hunter. It's one of those really interesting cards because he's a medium work rated player, which is why I'm telling you guys that in a 3 midfield setup, he's definitely more ideal. I'm not crazy about medium in this game because of the way that they move across the pitch. In the center mid position, I definitely prefer to have the high medium, depending on the stats that the player has, as well as the high work rates. The high work rates is a really huge thing for me in the center mid position. With the medium, it's a little bit strange because he's definitely nice at attacking and he's okay at defending, but he's not really like crazy consistent at either or, if that makes any sense, right? With a card like this, even with base dribbling stats like this, because of the average body type, you will feel the dribbling being off from time to time, even with contextual dribbling being on. However, it still felt pretty decent, right? Now, with a card like this, I gave him a Shadow chemistry style, and I also gave him a Hunter chemistry style. I liked him on the Hunter chemistry style, to be honest. He takes very good finesse shots, and his power strikes are pretty decent. But the chemistry style that you're going to give this card is going to really depend on how you want to play him, because if you really want to play him in that CDM position with the medium work rates, you can't expect a crazy defensive presence with this card. What you can expect is a well-rounded midfielder playing in that position that has the 5-star skills, that has the 5-star weak foot to move across the pitch, right? With a Shadow chemistry style, he definitely feels like he could be more usable in regards to that, right? It's a card that is weird to play in the meta, but it's possible to play him in the meta. It's one of those ones, right? So, yeah, that's my opinion of the card. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm a Liverpool fan. I love Liverpool, but with a card like this, it is a strange one to use in your team for sure because of how the game kind of plays out. But still a very fun card, very usable in the meta because they've improved a lot of things on his card. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.